Columbus, Ohio, in the old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Trojans will put toe to leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Ohio State's offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense.
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man to the left. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport that this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
Yeah, and when you've got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's caught. It's Jordan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Dropping back, it's John. Bringing the heat. He's got an open man. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. New set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be
just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
The short hands, it's Porter. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on it. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norton. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry, and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that second down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate, and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Pushes for the goal line.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Running behind that left side. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't. They got stuck. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Now on the counter. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the horseshoe.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Makes the grab on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's John. Sacked at the 7. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fair catch, called for and made. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Unleashes one deep. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with chicken wings.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's John. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Trojans line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Time to take a shot. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Misses receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Back to throw, it's John. Caught in the backfield, it's Tatum. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Plows through the defense. Oh, he's got some space. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. Working that left side now. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They want that clock to run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking for a man. It's John. Makes the grab. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man downfield. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The offense comes out needing a score here, down 1 possession. Looking downfield on first down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. That's the way this defense defense wanted to wrap it up, make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here.
So easier said than done. The defense knows you're passing the football. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. You've got to force the issue. It's really, really tough. Quarterbacks have to be smart.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Buckeyes will try to run out the clock in the final minute. They'll give it to him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. It's one thing to execute early in the game. A tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time.